Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. Let's do this one today. This is one of the new ones from Molds and Shapes that they sent to me. Thank you, Molds and Shapes. Yesterday's was pretty cool. We did 3 out of that tray coaster mold. So these are all little sea creatures, all different. You get 16 of them in this mold, so none of them are duplicates, which is great. I literally just cleaned this out. And now I'm seeing, I guess it doesn't matter because what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go over it anyway, so it's no big deal. I'm going to do Chameleon Flake Day. I pulled out the lots of Let's Resin ones because they have the most. I have these 3 from Happy Mail, which are made from eye candy, which I didn't even know that they had those. I have this set from Baltic Day that I got in Happy Mail. So we're just going to do a bunch of Chameleon Flakes. And I'm going to back them with black because I want the intense color. So I'm just going to kind of pick and choose what colors I think, and I want to try these 3 for sure. This is like a purple, this is like a blue, purple, blue, green. So I want to do like the best choice that I can for what I have here. So I'm just going to go one by color and just kind of pick. This one that wasn't even open, I don't think. But that is so pretty for seashells. I'm going to do seashell with this one. And then after demold, we'll fill in those colors with acrylic paint most likely. Oh gosh. I need to go get a, let me go grab a dryer sheet. This should kind of cut down on the static, I hope. It's what you do for shakers. These would have been cute shakers, but let's see if that helps. I don't know. Because that static was, yeah, that did help. Oh, good. So yeah, grab yourself a little dryer sheet if you're going to do Chameleon Flakes like this, because I don't want them flowing into the other ones. I'm just going to burnish them in. You could sprinkle them in. You'll get probably a little bit of a different look, but I want them to go pretty far. So I'm just going to rub them everywhere. I'll have to get you names of them. So this could be quite a while. So if you don't want to know the names of them, you may want to fast forward this video. Unfortunately, that looks good. Make sure you get all the sides. That's going to be really pretty. So this is eye candy, and I'll just put the Eco Ike. I do not know the names, what they mean, or anything. Okay, so this one is YUGEN. Let's do all 3 of these first, and we'll just go, like I said, whatever I think it will look good in is what we will do. Oh, look at that one. These are very intense colors. Purple, pink. I think I'm going to do the other seashell in this. Well, we have 3 seashells, different looks. Oh, this one still has, I think I'll just do it as I go to stop that. I don't want flakes getting into another one as I'm doing it, or it could be a completely different color. And I want you to see the true color. Oh, got to get it around there too. I thought this would be a pretty way to do these quickly, easily, and then you don't have to mix up like 16 different colors, which you can do, but you'd have to be pretty quick at it depending on what resin you're using. So most normal 1-to-1 epoxies give you 40 minutes, but I just didn't want to take my chances with 16 colors trying to, and I don't even know how much they hold. So that's another reason I'm doing this. So I could just mix up, I'm going to mix up probably about 12 ounces. I'm thinking they hold about 2/3 of an ounce each, maybe. And we could have extras. And if we do, totally fine with me. Just get all those little nooks and crannies. That is very pretty. And then we've got, let's see what the name of the next one is. It's not that one. Canbina, which looks, oh, look at that. I got some in there. That stinks. I'm going to have to get it out. because I don't want them to be different colors. I don't think she ever used these. This is a pink and gold. So pink and gold. What can we do pink and gold? Let's do the other seashell, I guess. You know what? I need to get a piece of tape because the sticky sticks are not going to handle that much. So let me grab a piece of tape so I can clean as I go and just not bother with it. Oh, this is going to be real fun to clean after the fact. Let me just get this one while I'm at it, but I'll probably have to do it again. Getting it off of like this edging, that's not real fun. All right, so let's do this one. I'm just going to rub it with that and put this in there. It still kind of has some static in there. Goodness. It's very pretty. I hope we see the other color, purple, with the black behind it. They don't give you a whole lot in these little things, but they do kind of go far. I know the Let's Resin ones go far. They are a little bit bigger bottle you get from Let's Resin in their kits than these little things, but you can go pretty far, especially if you do it like this, or you could sprinkle it in. Let's just get those edges. And back in here, which there's none on my brush here. That's the hardest part, I think. But we got it. All right. Let's see. What do we have now? Let's do a blue for a dolphin. So that'll be the Let's Resin blue. Look at that. It's blue. Let me see if this is gonna, I don't know. It's not working great. Maybe I need a new dryer sheet. So we'll do a blue dolphin. I don't know. I'm just going to go through and see what color I would normally do and see if I have a corresponding. Yeah, look at that. It just went everywhere. Corresponding flake kind of. Anything you pick is going to be gorgeous. Doesn't matter. These flakes or even chrome powders, chameleon powders. Anything that looks good backed in black. If you use normal mica powders, you're going to dull your color if you back them in black. So make sure you're using the specialty colors with black. You don't want to dull your colors and wonder why you painted on this beautiful mica powder and then you put black in there and then it doesn't look good at all. That's what's happening. Because these are made for that. Let me just get down in these little crevices. And this one was called blue. I will link them all in the description box for you, but you would have to check if you have a favorite. You'd have to check which kit has the color that you're looking for. So if you want to take notes, because I am not going to remember what I did. Look at that. Oh, I got a lot of cleanup to do with this stuff. Let's do coral in, if you have a switching sponge, although this comes off really easy. Let's do the coral in like one of these natural colors. Let's do this one. This is pretty. This is called Pink Green. I don't even know that I need the switching sponge with this. That's really pretty. Oh, look at the static. It's driving me nuts. I'm wasting it on my edges. Come on. Goodness. I don't know that the dryer sheet does anything now. Come on, you. Maybe I need the dryer sheet. Oh, it did a little bit. In my jar. Takes a little bit more time than putting a mica powder in, put it that way. Because these things stick. When they touch, they stick. Now, if you're using like eco resin, the powdered resins, with this stuff, it will grab a hold of a little bit of it, but it will leave it in your mold. So I don't recommend Chameleon flakes with any of the eco resins. I've tried it before and some of it came off. It wasn't really great. It wasn't great looking because a lot of spots did not pull it off. So I never did that again. That was quite a while ago. Look at that. See, I'm missing spots because... All right, did I get them all? Nope. All these little edges are not done. These little crevices. Yeah, I got a lot of cleanup to do. That one's good. This one was in the, what do they call this set? I thought they had a name for it. Maybe they don't. So it's in this green and blue jar if you like that one. I'm going to stick with the ones that don't need cleaned at first. And I'm going to do, let me get a little sticky stick out. I'm going to do this turtle because he's pretty clean. And I'm on a green turtle. So let's do, which one has the best green? This one, that's more of a green purple. What does this one say? Lime. Let's do lime. We'll do a lime turtle. Oh, come on, little buddy. Don't do this to me. So it's going to be like green and gold, which is kind of normal. Anytime you're using green, you always have gold undertones. They should be gorgeous under black. You could probably fill them with any color you want, but the black is going to give it the best look. Now, if you're using those opalescent ones and you want an opal color, make sure you fill it with white. But I'm not going to do white. I'm not going to do two colors today because I don't know how much they hold. And this is making, oh my gosh, such a mess. I knew it was going to, but I didn't realize this much. Gosh. All right, that was lime. Let me clean this off a little bit. I think I'm just going to clean one at a time because they're just going to get dirty again. So let's use this Baltic Day in purple, bronze, gold. I don't see purple in there. This is more of a fine, powdery flake than anything. And it's still catching. These are smaller jars than the, but you get a whole set of them than the eye candy. These came from Amazon, I'm sure. But like I said, just go into the description box. I will do all the hunting for you. All you have to do is click on the link and go from there. Let's see. How is this one doing? I just don't see purple in there, but it said purple. Oh, maybe there is a little purple when you turn it. Get that. Oh, be cleaning them all between each one. Cool. All right. There's that one. Let me clean off the star. For the star, I'm going to do this Baltic Day gold and light green. I have not opened this one yet. So we can get a little bit of star color. And we'll probably get the light green with the black behind it. Let's go around that now, since it's up there. Nothing like breaking a brand new mold in like this, right? It is no fun cleaning the edging, which I'll try to do when it's full and cured. It's just a little easier. Did I get it all? And then I'll clean out the heart. Okay, yeah, it's pretty good right there. All right, time to clean the heart. For this one, I'm going to use the red chartreuse. Oh, I never opened it? I must have, maybe not. So this is one, if you back it in white, you'll get this color. But we're going to back it in black, and you'll see it's going to be very, very bright. Now these are larger flakes compared to the rest that we just used. And they're spreading pretty good. I love using these ones because I do like opal a lot. Most of you know that's my favorite. So I will use white behind these most of the time, but today we're using black. That is going to be pretty. Now to clean them, I'm just taking tape, my Gorilla Tape, and I'm just tapping it all out until I get it all out. So I'm just going to do one at a time, and we'll go like that. This one I'm going to do Pink Gold Light Green from Baltic Day. Oh, that one's got a lot of flakes clumped together right there. Oh, wow, look at that. That is some bright, bright color. Wow. That is really pretty. It's got an ocean in there, but you know, I just went with the pink because it's a heart mostly. I didn't think about the ocean, but that's okay. We'll worry about the color of the paint after the fact. Let me see. I gotta get that hole maker. Oh no, it's flying everywhere. Oh my gosh, this one has a lot of static in it. All right. That is really pretty, but wow, the static. I guess the static doesn't matter much if you're not doing a whole bunch of different colors. This one is the Blue Purple by Let's Resin. It's just, ooh, look at that. I would so love that color, but I don't want to mess with two different color resins today. Look at that, it's gorgeous. I'm sure it'll be beautiful dark anyway. I'm sure it will. It always is. Come on, I need a little bit more of you. Doesn't want to come out to get up in here. Otherwise you're going to see black resin peeking through anything I missed. This one's hard to see that if I got it all. I think I got it all. That is really pretty. That was Blue Purple. The seahorse is going to be green orange. Oh, look at how that spread. It just kind of pulls it right into that mold. Oh. If any of you have any other tips for stopping that, please share them in the comments so everybody can learn. Because I thought that dryer sheet would work. It has worked, but it's not working much today. Maybe I need a new one. I probably just need a new dryer sheet. It's been a long time in my craft room. I don't know if they go bad or anything. Okay, that was that one. Now the whale. Let's do this violet blue for the whale. Oh, it's going everywhere. Oh, that's pretty. A little bit more. Get you up here. And then we only got 3 left to clean. Let's see, I need a little bit more for that top part. Come on, get in there. Hopefully I got it. All right, there's that one. And now the crab. This one is Baltic Day, purple, blue, and bronze. Let's just dump it in. I've already picked the colors for the other two, so I didn't... It's hard to remember what I used and didn't use because I almost used some duplicates. Typically, we have blue crab here in Florida, but I've already used the blue, and I don't want to duplicate a color when we're trying to see a bunch of colors today. Okay, there's the crab. For the bubbles, I'll just go ahead and do these two, but so you know, in case you like them. For the bubbles, I'm going to do Purple Pink by Let's Resin and Brown Yellow for the anchor. So I will just go ahead and get those two done and then mix up some resin. I mixed up 12 ounces. I'm using the 4-hour fast cure today. And I'm going to just tint it with black alcohol ink so I don't have to mess around with pigment paste. You could always use the pre-mixed black as well, but I wanted 4 hours, so that's why I chose the non-pre-mixed black. This is the black alcohol ink by Let's Resin. Just get it mixed really well. It looks light, but I'm going to put a little more in. Looks dark from the top, light on your spatula, so it totally depends on how deep you're pouring your piece. Like if you're pouring a piece this dark, it's good, but if you're pouring super thin, then that's what you're going to get. I don't know how this is going to look, to be honest with you. It should be okay. I guess we'll find out, because they're not like that thick. So we're not going to have that deep. I'm going to keep this out just in case. Let me get this through the vacuum chamber. Get as many bubbles out as possible, and then we'll pour.
Glitz and glitter, lighting up the night. Painting dreams with a shimmer so bright. Rhinestones dancing, catching every eye. This is my moment, gonna touch the sky. Dipped in gold with a stroke of flare. Diamonds shine in the midnight air. Glue and gems.
I had to release pressure because I never split this in two, so make sure you don't put too much in there. Yeah, this is still a little transparent. Before I go on, I do want to get it darker, so let me use... Where's that one that I know is dark? This one is almost empty. Bria Reese is very dark. Now I gotta mix it again. Let me slowly mix. I'm probably mixing bubbles in, but I know this one is very, very dark. See how different it is? It's much darker. Trying not to mix bubbles in. Let me just get this stirred evenly. Okay, that's a little bit better. Let me get this filled. I probably should have. I'm going to put it in a little paper cup. Let me grab a little paper cup so I could squeeze it better. Now you can't spritz them with alcohol, I don't think. I mean, you might be able to with this stuff. It's pretty stuck in there. Just make sure it gets into the hole maker. I'll go ahead and pour them, and then I'm going to go around the hole maker, make sure they're around there, and then top them off if I need to. So that's much darker. So we should get the better effect with this darker black. Let's see what we got here. One more probably. We should be able to demold these in a couple of hours. I hope I didn't totally overpour. I was just guessing like 2/3 of an ounce maybe, which is like just over 10 ounces. So I did 12 just in case some took more. There. They're all going to need a little bit more to get them domed. Oh, I should have put paper towels under it so I can move it back, because for extras, definitely going to have extras. Oh no, I don't have anything ready for black. Well, maybe I'll marble something into black and just play around with it and see what happens. Oh my gosh, I have so much extra. I don't have a ton of time either, because the 4-hour fast cure, you have about 20 minutes. All right, I'm just going to go eye level, and looks like all my hole makers are filled. I'm going to go eye level and get them all filled up. I'm going to push them back first, and then I'll find a mold that we can do something with the extras. I pulled out this dish I just got in Happy Mail. So I pulled out silver and gold metallic, if I can get them open. And let's see how it looks with silver and gold. You know what I'm going to try today? I'm going to spray that in there first, and then, so it doesn't like stick to the mold like it was. Oh, this isn't that, well, it's not exactly the blackest. And then we're going to just drip the colors. I don't know what this holds. I have not poured this mold yet. It's like a little trinket dish. But it might be pretty cool with black, silver, and gold. I don't know. I had 4 ounces left over. So they probably took closer to a ½ ounce each than 2/3 of an ounce. Oh, look at that. It's going to take the whole 4 ounces. How lucky was that? I don't know what it's going to look like, but it took all of it. That is awesome. So if you do the other mold, what did I say? I mixed up 12. You only need 8. So they're about a ½ ounce each. And this took exactly 4 ounces. Oh, how funny. I got the other ones domed really well, so there shouldn't be any trimming, not much anyway. Oh, this one's almost too much. Yeah, this one's a little too much. Don't want too much in there. I'll put the rest in my giveaway mold. Ugh, I'm making a mess. All right, I'm gonna let it sit on the table until it gels up. I'll probably turn my heat mat on so I can get these cured pretty quickly. I don't see many bubbles coming up, so that's good. And that was alcohol ink I just set on fire. Don't do that. All right, let me get to the comment of the day. See you in a sec. I think we can get them out of the mold. They're a little bit warm, as usual. This one is a little warm too. Let's try one of these first and see how it comes out, or we might have to wait. It's just the little hole makers is what I'm worried about. Oh, popped right out. Now, see how there's some flake left? That's because there's a bubble there. I didn't want to walk around these with the dotting tool because I didn't want to mess up the edge, so we're going to end up with some bubbles. There's one. Now, I hope you took notes because I don't have a clue which one I used for what I used, so I hope you could see the prettiness of the blue, green, purple on that one. Yeah, there are some bubbles, couple bubbles along the edge because I didn't I didn't go around it with the dotting tool, so make sure you do that. I already see we got some on this one, so that kind of stinks. But it goes with the territory. Oh, that one's cute. Super cute. Hope you can see the color. I know there's a glare. And the starfish. Again, I don't know what colors. I know this was supposed to be, I don't remember, golden something. So we definitely got the gold. All right, this one I over poured. So I'll have to trim it. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that color. I'll have to figure out what color to go into all those lines. There's a bubble there. That totally stinks. A little sea turtle. The green and blue. Oops. Man, I'm going to end up with a bubble on all of them, ain't I? That one's cute. So we'll just go in those grooves with some acrylic paint of some color. Ooh, that one looks pretty. I don't even have it out yet. But the edges are spectacular. I don't even remember which one this was. That is really pretty. Look at that color. I don't know which the best way to show you. Man, that's nice. And the next heart. The beach heart. I washed this down with alcohol before I obviously took them out. Okay, this one's got gold and pink in it. I don't know which way that you could see because of that glare. And then this seahorse. Ooh, that one's pretty. I like that one. I hope you could see it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking through the camera for you, but all I see is glare, so. Here is the anchor. A bubble right there. Red, orange, yellow, I think. Nice. Bubbles. That's so cute. I wonder if I would have ruined the... I highly doubt I would have messed up the powder because it was stuck so good. Ooh, here's the dolphin in the blue. Specks of red. Nice. The seashell. I do remember the seashells were the eye candy colors. That's pretty. And then this seashell was too. So that's pretty. It'll look different when we fill these lines in. Let's get this one out. Carefully. There we go. Ooh, that's nice. I like that color. Very pretty. And then the whale. A blue whale. Blue and purple. And one more crab. So cute. Look at that face. Really pretty. I hope you could see it. Gosh, I hope you could see it. Okay, we will get the paint out for those. Let's look at our extra. Let's see what we got. I don't want to really touch the inside of this one. I don't know if this is a handmade mold or... It's really good quality. Oh, that's nice. It's like a little ring jar. That marbling came out really good. That's pretty. Huh. I like it. Very pretty. All right. Ring jar done. I wanted to fill that with glitter at one point, but since I had it extra and it was laying there, it got filled with black. But I like it. Not too bad. All right, let me see the best way of doing this. I'm going to do one. Actually, I'm going to trim them. oh, most of them don't need trims because they got domed pretty good. That one heart, though, I do need to trim this one. But other than that, they're not sharp because they were all domed. So they don't really need trimming. A little bit of sanding here and there, but not too much. So I'll get all that done. I'm going to fill one in, get the right way to do it, the easiest way to do it, and then I'll show you what I found. It took some time. I got them all done except one I'll do with you. It's like pouring rain out, so if you hear rain, thunder, that's what's going on. My dogs are scared to death. They're shaking at my feet, want me to hold them. So I basically sat down on the floor with them and I put these all together. So I'll show you what I did. I kept this one out. I've got a little squeegee tool here, and this is just some silver paint. I got it Hobby Lobby several years ago. Never used it till today. So all those little spots that have been etched out, you just fill it in with your little squeegee. That's all. It took some time, but like I said, I'm not going outside in this, so I didn't really care. My dogs really want it to be, but I want my pond to fill up, so I'm happy it's pouring rain. I'm just glad we didn't lose power. That's what I was hoping that wouldn't happen. If we lose power, man, do they get they don't even like it even more. I don't know what it is, but they do not like to lose power. They don't like to hear the thunder. They don't like any of it. And I keep telling them, you guys have survived 100% of every thunderstorm your entire life so far. I'm pretty sure the odds of surviving today's is pretty good. But they don't listen to me, so what are you going to do? Okay, this is just about done. Just squeegee off what you can. I can't get a whole lot off. I just put the rest in the bottle. I'll clean up with some alcohol. So get yourself a paper towel. And I'm going to go over all of the other ones that I did again since they're dried now. I'll grab a paper towel. And I just take some alcohol on a paper towel and kind of wipe it off. And it stays in the grooves. And then when it's completely dry, I'm going to do that again. Just to get any leftovers that were on there. And then I just took a jump ring. And I just made keychains out of all of them. You can make Christmas ornaments because they're themed. If you have a themed Christmas tree. Oops, that's not what I want on there. What am I doing? Yeah, you can make Christmas ornaments out of them. Purse charms, backpack tags, luggage tags, whatever you want. Super cute. Oh, this isn't a good one. Let me get a different one. That one's already bent from another day, I guess. I don't like trying to bend them back. It's just easier to get a new one. And then I don't have a ton. I mean, I have charms, but I just didn't want to sit here for 3 hours trying to pick charms for each one. These are going to go in eBay orders. So if you already have one, then you already have one. So that's what I'm going to do with mine anyway. But like I said, you can just hang them on a tree. You can give them as gifts, whatever you want. And that's all I have for today. So they came out really cute. I did a couple in gold. So this one's in gold. This one's in gold. This one's in gold. And this one was in gold. I did one in black. Which one was it? This one? No, that's silver. Was it this one? No, I did this one in black. Didn't love the black, so I put the black away. Pulled out silver, and that's what we have on the rest of them. So again, I'm just going to wash them all down before they go out. I'm not doing anything to this little dish, I guess. I trimmed it. I'll put Resin Restore in there. But I was going to put, I don't want to hide any of that metallic, so I'm just going to leave it just as it is. So that is that's the way that's going. And that's it, guys. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a blessed day. If you want to stick around to see it up close, stick around for the pictures. Bye, everybody.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings. A masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew. In every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. She sprinkles joy like morning dew. In every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her